What's going on, man? I just came here today, man, to show y'all some stuff and me personally mention some kennels that y'all should pay attention to, because you got a lot of kennels, man, that, they pretty much in the friend zone, I seen Andre do one with BGK kennels, he had a few kennels in there, Bossy Kennels, yeah, there was a few kennels in there, Sunlines. He mentioned a few kennels, but when you speak about the XL American Bully, he references as XL American Bully / Pit Bull. There ain't such a thing as an XL American Bully / Pit Bull. Those are two separate breeds. You know, there's not a slash, meaning that it's the same thing. It's just not. I mean, you got XL American Bullies and you got Pit Bulls. There's not an XL Pit Bull. So don't be misled about this. That's why a lot of clients, they looking for a certain thing. They say they want an American Bully, but what they looking for don't fit the XL American, don't fit the American Bully standards. Okay, if you want to talk about America, I mean, there's a lot of kennels you can start with, but you also got to start with kennels that follow the registry standards, the registry standards which let you know what an XL American Bully is. The standards are what determine what an XL American Bully is, not people, not how popular a dog is, not none of that. That's not what this is about. So don't be misled by the hype and the friend zone and people with dogs and okay, since my dogs look like yours or your dog look like mine and we did business together, I'm gonna mention you. That's not what it is. That's not that ain't how this work out. So man, that's just stuff that y'all gotta that's stuff that y'all gotta know if y'all gonna really get into this breed. If you're gonna get into this breed, that's stuff you need to know. You need to know this kind of stuff. You need to know this information. And an American Bully shouldn't be a tall dog. An American Bully should be a compact dog, a dog with a short back, a dog with bulky muscle. It shouldn't. Your XL American Bully shouldn't resemble a Mastiff because those are two completely different dogs. So your dog shouldn't. Your XL American Bully shouldn't. So man, a lot of these guys, man, it's just a whole lot of hype. They ain't did nothing in the show ring. It's just like I said, it's just hype. It's a bunch of hype. So you can't listen to that. You got to go out and do your research. Read these registries. Dogs is supposed to look like. This ain't a breed to where you breed. Well, and my preference or my vision, because your preference or vision don't really matter when it's a set of rules. That's just like you getting stopped, pulled over by a cop, going 75 down the interstate. And you jump off on the side road, you get pulled over because you still want to go 75, but the speed limit is only 40. You can't go 75 in a 40. And when the cops stop you, now you're sitting in court and your thing is, well, my vision and in my opinion, I should be able to go as fast as I want to because this is my car. No, that is not how this works. It ain't how it works. So when it comes to these dogs, you got a standard and you got to follow the standards. A truck is a truck. A motorcycle is a motorcycle. A car is a car. Just because in your mind you call your motorcycle a truck, don't make it a truck. So when you talk about these kennels, you got to mention the kennels that, go out and got the confirmation titles. There's only a handful of XL Grand Champions in the world and a few kennels that's doing this right. Okay? I'm going to mention some kennels. The first kennel I want to give a shout out to, and I don't need all of the fancy music in the background and the Photoshop pictures to prove nothing. It is what it is. And I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all all the time. I want to give a shout out to Fred Duran and Primo Lions Kennel out in shout out Saki Side Up, man. Out out in California. And Fred also owns Grand Champion Sake Bomb. And Grand Champion Sake Bomb, you know, is one of the handful of XL Grand Champions. You also got Antonio McClenny also with Grand Champion Rick Ross. He got Grand Champion Rick Ross, and also he's got Champion Yokozuna. You know, me myself at Muggleson Farms, the next generation, with Grand Champion Techno. Let me see. You got please let me not forget. You got Brittany Burns, you know, at Titanium Tank Kennels, you know, with Grand Champion Knuckles, you know. You also got Sarah Roach with Grand Champion Timbo, but you know, it's there's just a lot more to, you know, a dog making TV because somebody say it weigh this much or that much, you know, and uneducated people following along, you know, on the social media hype, but don't really know what's what. So, you know, just here to educate you on some good kennels, man. You also got a lot of breeders, you know, a few breeders that's coming up under us, man. I want to also give a shout out as well to Ray Burkett, who recently grand champed a dog called Vibes Cartel, you know. Then too, I got one more guy that I got to give a shout out to, man. His guy's name is Terrence Reed, you know, and he's built his program from some of the best stock, you know, of collabing with everybody, you know, a few of the kennels that I've named already. And man, if you want to know what an American bully really looks like, you know, these are the kennels that you should be looking at, you know, not big, fat, overweight dogs that look like they're melting, not dogs that are so tall that, you know, dogs that are as tall as a horse and as long as an alligator. You know, that's not what these dogs should look like. These dogs shouldn't be shaped like a mastiff. The silhouette of the dog shouldn't be mastiff-like. The dog shouldn't be long. There's not such a thing as a double XL. You know, some of these things, you know, some of us use on our websites, and that's to inform you because of the way y'all being misled on social media. You know, we are trying to inform you guys and to let you know. So we use, because y'all don't know, and y'all might use double XL or, you know, different things. So, or XL Pit Bull. So we use those on our website as keywords to pull y'all in. And when we pull y'all in, then what a good kennel will do is explain to you the breeds, the breed standards, and let you know what's what from there. So, you know, this is just, you know, my shout out and my honorable mention to the guys that are really in the trenches and really went above and beyond to, you know, actually better this breed and to participate and partake in this breed to a standard, a set of rules, and to achieve the highest possible goal in show conformation, you know. And it's just not about champion dogs, because any dog can champ out. It's like if three slow people race, one of them slow people gonna win, man. That don't make him fast. He was just faster than the other slow people. So that's what you look at when you look at XL champions. But in order to achieve the status that a few of us have, you got to actually go in and not just beat XLs. You got to beat the XLs, the pockets, the standards, and the classics under different judges, and you got to do it 5 times. So it's way different, you know. And when for an XL dog to do that, it's got to be a phenomenal dog, because, you know, breeding dogs is just like painting. You know, it's easier to put a picture when on a smaller canvas than it is on a bigger canvas, because it requires more detail. So, man, this was my 2 cents, man, and letting some of you guys know, you know, what an XL American Bully is, and some of the best kennels to look at when you're looking at these dogs. You know, some of the kennels that you hear about, you know, they want to have XL American Bullies when it benefit them. They want to have double XL pit bulls when it benefit them. You know, just whatever benefit them at a time. And most of them kennels, you know, they don't breed XL American Bullies. They dogs don't fit the standards. So if what you are wanting is dogs that fit the standards and that you can win in and show confirmation, man, tune in, look some of these guys up, man. These good guys, be more than willing to work with y'all, man. This Corey from Muggleston Farms, the next generation, and I'm out of here.